how these folks your name. Emotional. I don't think they heard you, man. Emotional. Who's the best rapper around? Emotional. Who's the new killer in town?
What's going on, YouTube? I'm Emotional, aka you're something of sexy. You know where the best be is me. Can't you see? I'm fresh and so clean. What's going on, y'all? We back at it for another song off of the Brave 2 album. This is called Freedom of Speech, and I think, is this the last one? I think this is the last one off the album too. Yeah, this is the last one off the album. Okay, cool. We're gonna be done. All right, so we about to go ahead and dive straight into it. Like, comment, subscribe now, baby. Let's vibe. Hit the button, baby.
Welcome to America, where everything is made in China. Where a girl can have a penis and the boys can have vaginas. Where people purchase guns and go to school to open fire, and our government manipulates the truth trying to divide us. Welcome to the democratic USA. You're homophobic and racist if you ain't black or gay. Where the stars and the stripes, they go up in flames, but every classroom in the country has a rainbow flag. It's the land.
Wait, what? Hold on. Let me see.
You're homophobic and racist if you ain't black or gay. Where the stars and the stripes, they go up in flames, but every classroom in the country has a
You know what's funny? We just had a service about that. Like one of the the preacher came in and was talking about that, and it's like you can be. She was saying how you can be racist, like, and she said she dealt with it for a period too because of some stuff that I think her dad like raised them up in or something. Because like. I think like she's like in her 60s or 70s or something like that, I think. And she was saying how like her dad raised them up like that because his brother got, I think, offed because like I think they said some people said he looked at a white woman or something like that. But yeah, like we definitely can be though. We definitely can be. Like everybody can be racist. Like everybody can be, or she said prejudice. I'm sorry, she said prejudice. But yeah, bring it back a little bit, right there.
Racist if you ain't black or gay. Where the stars and the stripes, they go up in flames, but every classroom in the country has a rainbow flag. It's a land of opportunity where natural immunity don't matter when Big Pharma has a cure to sell to you and me. Welcome to the home of the woke. We're going broke. You'll get canceled for a joke by folks who voted for Joe. Where our freedom isn't free, it's being held for ransom. Where we'd all be locked away if people didn't have guns. Where our only information is their propaganda. Everybody please rise for the national anthem. You ain't gonna shut me up. You gonna have to kill me or cut out my tongue. You ain't gonna shut me up. I'll be saying what I want.
What is that in the background? It sounds like something like something like that. It's in the background. It's in the back. Hold on, let me see.
Cut out my tongue. You ain't gonna shut me up.
Right there.
I'll be saying what I want at the top of my lungs. You ain't gonna shut me up. You gonna hear what I say till I'm 6 feet deep. You ain't gonna shut me up. You can hate all you want, I got freedom of speech, and you ain't gonna shut me up. Welcome to America.
I got a question. It's because I forgot who I was talking to about this. Because we was talking about like, I think it was something about freedom of speech, and it was like you have freedom of speech, but it was like I heard somebody say it was like you got freedom of speech, but it's like it come with like repercussions though. And it was like I remember I did a video about reacting to some artists from Palestine, and it was like I said it before. It was like because I was reacting to a specific artist from that area, they were saying that like I'm gonna get shadow banned or something like that for doing that. And it's like the fact that I would even have to even consider that is crazy, to be honest with you. But also it's like, yeah, like you can say stuff, but it's like I personally feel like if like as far as like getting canceled, you'd have to really say something that's just like really crazy, I think. And even still, like even if you do say something really crazy, it really depends on your fan base, I think. Like if your fan base is really like solid with you, like loyal to you, they gonna rock with you regardless, I would think. You know what I'm saying? But I think like I said, I think it depends on the following you got. But yeah, I think freedom of speech, I think we do have it. It's just like it's not what I thought it was as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking as a kid, you know, we can say anything and just, you know what I'm saying, it'd be okay. But it's like I can't just say any, but in the real sense, I really can't just say anything and not get no repercussions from it. That's just how I look at it. Let me know y'all thoughts on it, but that's just what I think. Let me bring it back.
Welcome to America, used to be the home of the brave. I love my country, fuck the government, I won't be a slave. You voted today, so what? They just threw your vote away. Trump won, but they stole and put a clone in his place. Jesus, why they keep pushing mental disease?
He said that? Oh no! Oh, I'm tripping. Oh, because this was when Biden was in office. Okay, I'm tripping. Okay, I was so like, who? But then I forgot Biden was in office when they did this. Okay, my bad.
Jesus, why they keep pushing mental diseases? Please, can a real woman not have a penis? A fetus alive till you keep it from breathing. You just took a life like they taking our freedom. Think about the words that we all used to say, but the men today act more pussy than the ladies. You can't hurt my feelings, I was born in the 80s. Shout out to the women, only they can have babies. Dudes wear dresses now and try to call it normal. Why they use the women's restroom and not a urinal? It's so sad to hear about these young kids' lives. Fuck a pedophile school shooter, hope they all die. You ain't gonna shut me up. You gonna...
Well, dang, Cal. That's how you feel? Sheesh. I wasn't gonna say all that now. I don't think folks need to do all that now. But hey, you feel how you feel, brother. You feel how you feel. But yeah, we didn't have that conversation, so we're not finna have that conversation again. We didn't talk about that a bunch of different times. We ain't got to keep talking about it.
Fuck a pedophile school shooter, hope they all die. You ain't gonna shut me up. You gonna have to kill me and cut out my tongue. You ain't gonna shut me up. I be saying what I want at the top of my lungs. You ain't gonna shut me up. You gonna hear what I say till I'm 6 feet deep. You ain't gonna shut me up. You can hate all you want, I got freedom of speech, and you ain't gonna shut me up. Even if we disagree, I'll die for your right to have your voice heard when you're speaking your mind. Even if you're saying things and I think you're lying, I will fight so you'll never be silenced. Even if you're yelling in my face, calling me a bunch of names, claiming that I'm full of hate, that's okay. I will stand by your side in support of you, cause I believe in free speech for the morons too. You ain't gonna shut me up.
That's 100. I respect that. I respect it. Because it's like, even in the midst of us not agreeing on something, it's like, you should still be able to speak your piece. You know what I'm saying? And you should be able to say it from a, what's the word? You shouldn't have to worry about like, what's the word? Getting canceled for it or something like that, or like mistreated because of it. Because it's like, I feel like I'm pretty sure no matter what, like every viewpoint, somebody's saying, we all have a similar, you have a similar viewpoint as somebody else. It's just you were the one that was willing to say it publicly. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's feel the same way you do somewhere. Like all these people on the planet, you feel the same way as somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when it comes down to, like I said, when it comes to the freedom of speech thing, like I respect the fact that bro talking about he gonna stand with you even in the midst of like you disagreeing with what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because you should be able to say what you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I personally, I'm the type of person I look at it like, how can I explain it? I'm not finna sit here and argue with you about your viewpoint. That's just not how I am. I'm not finna do that. I've been through enough where I felt like, you know what? I'm like, let's do this, let's do that. But now I'm like, you know what? Let's have a conversation. Let me see what you're talking about versus me sitting here trying to argue with you and not really listen to what you're talking about. Because like, I feel like it was a video Cal did a while ago about, it was some politician, I think, that lived in his area or his neighborhood or something. And like, the person he was talking about, I think it was somebody he had like he couldn't agree. It was like they have a similar like political stance, but at the same time, it was like Cal couldn't really get along with the person. But then there was somebody who he had like a different political stance with. He could actually have a conversation with that person though. Because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, just because we don't agree on this specific thing don't mean I gotta hate you. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I gotta have a beef with you. That don't mean that I gotta attack you and judge you and all this other stuff. I personally don't think that I need to do all that. Me personally, I'm like, hey, if that's how you view it, that's how you view it. I'ma still, I still view it how I view it. You know what I'm saying? I still feel like just because we got a different political stance, that don't mean that I gotta hate you for it. You know what I'm saying? We might not necessarily be buddy all the time with everything, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't gotta hate you for it. I should be able to still be like, hey, how you doing? Just because you got a certain like political stance. That's just how I look at it. I personally think that we should be able to come together and have, like I said, freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't know. It's just like that whole situation. I just feel like it's a lot of things in America that just don't make sense. Like as far as like we talk about like coming together, United States. There's nothing in it, but it seemed like the more like just kind of like the name of the country, like the United States. But it seemed like there's so much division in the process. It's like, where's the unitedness? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the united part? It seemed like there's more reasons to be separate. Like, rich, I'm richer than you. I'm white. I'm black. I'm gay. I'm trans. I'm this. I'm that. I'm like, brother, like, what? Why do we spend so much time like talking about? Oh, I'm like giving us more reasons to be divided. And I'm gonna keep saying the same thing, like, yo, like this is one time I'm gonna say the same thing. It's like if we spent less time trying to be divided and actually had the conversations and actually like would have a conversation and actually sit down and listen and hear what the person is saying versus judging them like you're wrong for this and you're wrong for that and you're stupid, you're an idiot, you're this, like who gonna listen to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who gonna want to actually sit down and have a conversation with somebody that's name calling them the whole conversation, or you not even hearing what they saying, you just listening to respond? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stand it when my family do it. I can only imagine how it'd be for somebody else to be doing it. I'm like, brother, we not getting nowhere, cuz. Sis, we not getting nowhere, cuz you're not even trying to hear what I'm saying. And can we have a conversation, or are we just going? Are you just gonna talk the whole time? Is this a lecture or a conversation? I don't know, but I respect the fact that Tom was talking about like he'll stand with you, because it's like you should be able to say your piece. That's just how I look at it, even if we don't agree on it.
Hey, that's okay. I will stand by your side in support of you, because I believe in free speech for the morons too. You ain't gon' shut
for the morons too.
You gonna have to kill me and cut out my tongue. You ain't gon' shut me up. I'll be saying what I want at the top of my lungs. You ain't gon' shut me up. You gon' hear what I say till I'm 6 feet deep. You ain't gon' shut me up. You can hate all you want, I got freedom of speech, and you ain't gonna shut me up.
All right now. All right, y'all, that's the end of that. Well, that's the last song on the album, actually. That's the last song on the album. Now, as far as like my favorite song on the album, I ain't gonna lie, I think Fame might have crept up there. Rubber Boots was hard too, though. Like, I felt like, especially like Fame was a vibe. Fame was a really like a vibe for me personally. I like that song a lot. I feel like, what was that other? There was another song I really liked. Let me see. Where was it? Rubber Boots. No, White Devil was a vibe. I ain't gonna lie. White Devil was cool. Rattlesnakes. Rattlesnakes was hard. Rattlesnakes was really, really hard. I like that song. Gangsta Rap Razors was dope. I don't remember much from My Way. I'm not even gonna act like I did. But Fame was fire, and Gangsta Rap Razors was dope, and I liked how White Devil sounded. I thought White Devil was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. Now that I think about it, that was pretty dope. I think those and Rattlesnakes I think those are my favorite songs off the album. The album was pretty dope though. But let me know y'all favorite song off the album, since now that we're done with it. But let me know if y'all want to do the Brave, like the first album. Because I think, yeah, obviously it's the second one, so obviously that'd be a first one. But let me know if y'all want to do the Brave one, because we can do that in like a full-length video, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of spare all the extraness. But let me know y'all thoughts on the album, and I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Peace, baby. Lay out.